that, let us get into our first segment of our today's meeting. This is nothing but the prepared speech segment. Today we have two prepared speakers to provide productive speeches. They are, are here to provide a productive speech actually towards it. And today we have two speakers. In that, the first speaker is going to start her Toastmasters journey. She is here to deliver a first icebreaker speech with our club. Is none other than Toastmaster Mohanapriya. To read out Toastmaster Mohanapriya, let me call upon our evaluator, Toastmaster Satya Jayaraman. Before that, I want to say, I'm a big fan of Toastmaster Satya Jayaraman's the bag of short stories, actually. Daily, I used to look into it, like what he has really done with this bag of short stories. I'm a big fan of yours. Visit, I welcome you to our Thoughtmat Toastmasters Club to read out the acceptance of Toastmaster Mohan.
Thank you, Toastmaster. It's not fair on your part to mention that because I was fully into reading the purpose statement of this project, but now you made my day by saying about the bag of short stories. But we'll talk about it after the meeting. Great. Thank you so much for ending my day with happiness. Today, the speaker is delivering her first speech. Just like how we say first love is so special, first speech is also special when it comes to public speaking. And the purpose of this speech from the motivational strategies path is to introduce herself to all the members of this group. As simple as that. And in addition to that, she also learns the basic structure of how to organize a speech. So we are all excited to know more about her. And we'll to know while the speaker is on the screen, there is one person who will time the speech for the benefit of her. It is 4 to 6 minutes, green at 4, amber at 5, and red at 6. Best wishes to the speaker, and back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satya Jayaraman. So let us welcome Toastmaster Mohanapriya. Toastmaster Mohanapriya, who am I? Who am I? Toastmaster Mohanapriya.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Have you ever experienced while preparing for Toastmaster speeches, you hang up on other things like checking WhatsApp, watching Netflix, scrolling through Instagram? Anyone have this experience? And anyone finally fall into sleep? Well, certainly I have been there. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Mohanapriya. I hail from a beautiful Rockford city named Trichy. Growing up, both my parents worked in the government sector, and being an elder child to my parents, I used to rival with my brother for no particular reason. From my schooling till my postgraduate studies, I happily pursued my education as a day scholar in Trichy. After finishing my master's, I landed up a job at Infosys through campus placement. This led me to shift from Trichy to a beautiful heritage city, Mysore, for on-job training. And subsequently, I had an opportunity to work across various cities, such as our number Chennai, a Pearl City, Hyderabad, and Silicon Valley, Bangalore. At present, I took a career break to take care of my children. Now, I will talk about my childhood days. I had a fear about mathematics. Our class had a peculiar punishment. People who do not complete their math classwork, they are not allowed to go for lunch break, or they're given a mere 5 minutes to eat. So whenever my mom prepared any favorite lunch bag, I ran and dig into the school bag to check if there are any math class present or not. After entering into my 8th grade, my tenacious toward math began to change. It's because thanks to my inspiring maths teacher, Mala, she identified my fear toward the subject and helped me to create an interest on it. She encouraged me to challenge myself to overcome my fears. And she constantly teach math was not a monster and you should overcome by challenging yourself to overcome the fears. After finishing of my school, it's like after reaching, she encouraged me after finishing of my academics, after entering into my professional life, it helped me to meet new people around me, and I have traveled. It has the opportunity to travel across different cities and gain valuable insights into my life. This phase discovered me to who am I and learn me and help me to learn how to be independent and confident in life. After one day after my parents decided it's time for me to settle down. Though I happily agreed, I don't have I imposed one condition that I could not marry a guy who belonged to same organization where I worked. I don't have any specific reason, but I imposed this condition on that. So my parents don't have any other way, so they agreed my condition, and they proceed their proceedings. Anyone believe in destiny or fate? Trust me, marriage is a pre-written fate in all our life. By this time, you can guess what happened in my life. I married a guy who belonged to same organization where I worked. Despite I never had a chance to meet him before our proposal. Sounds funny, right? But that's true. On that day, I remember a popular quote saying, "Man proposes, God disposes." I believe that everything happens for some reason. So I happily accepted my man and be blessed with 2 wonderful children. As a Toastmaster, I want myself to be an effective and expressive communicator. Well, also, I want to improve my leadership skills. Currently, I'm undertaking a internship in one of the private firm to kickstart my career in Bangalore. I'm passionate about empowering women, especially mothers, to reignite their career after their childbirth. With all these aspirations, I conclude my icebreaker speech. Who am I? Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohanapriya, and that was the
So that I can see it. Okay, timer, sorry, you can start now. Mohanapriya, when you are actually giving your first speech, it's not just a speech. Actually, you are embracing the journey towards self-discovery in public speaking. And let me tell you what all the things that I absolutely loved about your introduction today. First in first, your genuineness. You had a state of slumber when it comes to attending a Toastmasters meeting. You had all those distractions and you were just enough to accept it in front of it, that too in your first speech. A big thumbs up to it. That the genuineness is what stands out in public speaking journey. So great when it comes to genuineness. The second thing is how you introduced your family members. Instead of saying that, the regular way of saying, I have a brother and I have a sister. This is how normally members introduce their family members, but you did it in a different way. I always rival with my bro. Enough, you have one brother, clear and straight. And the presence of mind to use the word of the day, because when it comes to the first speech we always feel nervous. We wanted to introduce ourselves to the club members, so we keep revising our script, we keep rehearsing so many times, we try to remember the first few lines and then the quotes and then the organization. But you were fully into using the word of the day in your first speech itself, which is great, because every time when we step into the Toastmasters meeting we want to improvise ourselves by learning something new, and you were tenacious enough to incorporate the word in your speech. That was great. And let me come to the most favorite part of your speech. What I will remember about Toastmaster Mohanapriya, right? There are two things. One, the subtle sarcastic twist. I had only one condition for my marriage, and that is the guy whom I'm going to get married should not be from the same organization. And I was awaiting the reason to be shared, and that's where it came up saying there is no specific reason for it. That's what I believe. So that's a subtle sarcastic twist. Well, I was expecting something, a big thing to come, but then you said, no, there is no specific reason for it. That's what it is. See, we all have something for us for a strange reason, and sometimes we don't have a reason for it as well. So that was nice, actually. I expected something, but you turned me upside down. And then the beautiful message towards the end: man proposes, God disposes. Now, this is something that most people perceive in a wrong connotation, but you framed a message out of it. That's a very, very simple statement, yet powerful. How you accepted the life as it is, and then you welcomed someone in your life, and you are living a happy life. So, that itself is a message to us saying that whatever that happens in your life, just close your eyes and accept it, and you will have a great life ahead. That was great. Now, as you well deep into your public speaking journey further ahead, let me share my inputs on how you can make it brilliant. Now, the background, Mohanapriya, is that something purposeful, because that was distracting. maybe just because I was an evaluator, I was focusing more on what you were saying. But consider that I'm a member of audience. I will just look into the photographs which are in the background. I was thinking you are going to say something about it, but you did not. Maybe there is a chance that I would miss some of the statements. So please do not have that background unless you want to specify something in the background. Maybe you can say, look at how I was cute in the age of 9. Look at this is my brother. So something you can say from the background. Otherwise, take the background out of it. Let people listen to what you're doing. And second thing is you spoke about the career break first, and then you went back and spoke about where all you got selected. So don't go back and forth. Have an organized speech. All in all, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. That's what they say. In your speaking, in the world of public speaking, let your journey be a great one, and you will become a tenacious speaker for sure. My best wishes.